Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Nico, and I'm uploading a video to YouTube every single day so I get better at speaking to the camera. Today, I thought about what I was going to speak about, and I thought, why not do the thing that I think I'm prioritizing this year, which is my social skills. So, a little bit of context. Right now, I have a six-figure coffee catering company, and one of the most important aspects of running this business is to be hospitable. Now, what does it mean to be hospitable? It pretty much just means to go above and beyond when providing the service. So we hire baristas and we have to train them to be hospitable. Now, that, to be completely honest, so far, we have not really trained baristas. They're just naturally hospitable, but that's something, if you want to be the best, that's something that we're going to have to do. And for some more context, I used to be the absolute shyest person ever you could possibly ever meet. Literally, I couldn't order at McDonald's because I had to ask my parents to do it because I did not want to speak to people. I didn't have friends until senior year of high school, and now I am 21 years old. So what changed? So this year I made it a goal that I had to talk to a stranger every single day. And I've been doing that, and at first it was extremely difficult. And to be completely honest, it's just the fact that I kept going that now I've become desensitized. What does being desensitized means? It means that I don't attach too much emotion to it anymore. It means that it's easier now. And I could just sit here and tell you, just talk to people every day and do what I did. But I think that's hard for most of you. I think most of you cannot do it. This might sound like I'm being pessimistic, like I'm being negative, but that's not what I intend to do. The reason I am saying this is because if you are the type of person that is similar to who I used to be, a really shy, anxious person who cares way too much, and you actually have a problem with making friends, then you have to start way smaller. Even if you're a little bit more normal, you have friends here and there, but you want to take your social skills to the next level, maybe, I don't know, be a successful entrepreneur or CEO and manage a team of people where you have to be good at talking to people, then I still recommend starting smaller, because what I do is a little bit out of the box. So what would I recommend to do? First of all, if you're extremely shy, like it's an actual problem, you're not even normal or slightly below normal, you're significantly below average. This is advice that you might already be doing, but if you're not, just start consuming content on how to make friends. Read how to win friends and influence people, watch YouTube videos. That will get you a little bit of motivation. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. I've been motivated before, but I just can't seem to be consistent. I just can't seem to take action. The reason I recommended people to watch content is because a lot of people aren't even aware of things that they need to be doing, and they need to start reprogramming their mind. Watching content will not do everything. That's just one little piece, one very small, tiny baby step they can take. The next thing is that after consuming content, maybe you don't need to consume content. You'll need to start taking action. What action can you take? I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. I would go outside, and for a month, I literally did this for a month. I would just go on monthly walks. I would not talk to my neighbors. I would not smile. I would not look at everyone. Maybe you can start at a higher step, and you can start at step 2, which is do it with a good posture. Now I felt a little bit better about myself. I'm doing better. I know I'm the type of person who is improving myself. And then after improving my posture, I looked in people's general direction. And after you look in people's general direction, you can look at them in the eyes. It's up to you to determine what's sustainable for you. What does it mean to be sustainable? Sustainable means something that you can keep doing without eventually burning out or giving up. Now, I would advise you to not go all in and all of a sudden start just going up to people, becoming a door-to-door salesman, and start cold calling and starting a business where you have to get rejected over and over and over again. Because to be frank, I think if you do that, that's just pure ego, pure pride. And technically, you could master social skills faster if you do that way. But I don't believe in you, to be quite frank, and you should start smaller. And of course, you can decide how long each baby step takes. That's something you have to do. I can't tell you what to do because everyone is different. And I know that's cliche advice, but oh my gosh, it's so freaking true. Advice that I'm saying, maybe there are a little bit of you, a rare few, who actually do need to just start being a door-to-door salesman and getting rejected every day, and maybe, I don't know, starting a YouTube video talking to 100 strangers in a single day. There's people who could benefit from that. And it's not a bad idea. Consider it. Maybe it is you. Okay. So, when you start doing that, all it's doing, it's loosening yourself up a little. Now we get into the actual tactics on how to make friends and how to deal with people. I'm personally not insanely good with social skills and dealing with people and psychology and persuading. That's where I'm trying to get to. I've lost the nerves and I'm able to ask good questions and I'm able to make friends. I know how to do that. So I'm gonna tell you real quick how to do that. So to make friends, I think the best way possible is to talk to as many people as possible. Sounds you pretty much expected this, but to make good friends, you have to. There's this one, I don't know where I heard this, but there's some studies about popular people, and in general, the most popular people. This is very bro science, but it's if you actually find the study, it's gonna sound more convincing. But the people who were the most popular, it's not who were the prettiest, the most attractive, the most well spoken, charismatic, the smartest, the best at sports. No, the people who were the most popular were the people who had the most names written down and people that they like. So for you to make friends and people like you, don't focus on making yourself sound impressive. Focus on making other people feel impressive and actually taking an interest and liking them. Of course, don't be disingenuous. Don't just be friends with a lot of people so you can keep them as acquaintances, even though that's not really a terrible idea. But you know what I mean. And then eventually, if people like you, then you can be even pickier and connect yourself more to people who are more likely like you. And the more you talk to people, the more you'll find common interests. You have to literally there's a bunch of tactics that I'm not going to get into, but like for example, if you both like soccer, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I like soccer too. That instantly creates a connection, and it really does. People like people who are similar to each other. People like people who are interesting. People like people who are who they're trying to become. So for example, I have a coffee catering business. I'd probably respect people, the biggest coffee catering guy, if he wants to be friends with me, stuff like that. And so how do you actually make friends? The best thing to do is to not be passive. It's to invite them. You have to make the plans. You have to ask for their Instagram. It has to be you because it's not coming to you. And of course, these are everything you need to build up to take baby steps. You need to ask them, and then either you can straight up invite them and maybe go hang out, go get food, something low pressure. Maybe if you're at the gym, you say, I want to go grab something to eat. Maybe you don't ask them the first time you meet. Maybe you're at the gym and you say, hey, I'm introducing myself. Literally, stop overthinking yourself. Look stupid. This is what it costs. You could go slower. There's a bunch of different tactics. You have to take action. But for example, like I was saying, at the gym, you can go meet someone and be like, hey, my name is Nico. I just have a goal of introducing myself to people every day. So what you doing? What workouts are you hitting? Do you go to school? Oh, okay, cool. Nice meeting you. I'll see you around. Make an effort to remember their names. So next time you see, you give them, hey man, how are you? What are you hitting today? Have a good workout. You do it over and over. Maybe you like the guy's t-shirt one day. You say, hey, that's a nice t-shirt. Where'd you get it? Like, oh, that's cool. I actually went to this concert. I love Taylor Swift as well. And then eventually, I don't know, you talk longer, like you're gonna have to get the courage to ask for his Instagram. Maybe have an Instagram, and 2 months down the line, you're like, hey bro, want to go to Chipotle after this? It's on me. Or maybe you want to go play pickleball, or maybe you now see him at school and hang out and you sit next to him and stuff like that. And people who sit next to you, maybe someone sits next to you in school, and then you be like, and then you just walk like casually, like keep talking while the class ends, and walk with them and talk a little bit after, and do it over and over and over again. And get their Instagram, you reply to their stories, like, and then you meet, oh my gosh, that place looks so good. Oh my gosh, do you like burgers? You eventually go get burgers, stuff like that. That's how you make friends. And now how to persuade people. I don't freaking know. I'm still I'm still trying to do that. I'm still trying to manage teams and do a bunch of things. You can do it. God bless you. If you believe in love, then you already believe in God, because God is love. But who am I to know? Bye.